From WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University, this is Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt. Sessions from Studio A is a showcase for original music from local and touring artists here in our region. We record their live performances and bring the concerts right to you. Just last year, we kicked off our Studio A Cafe concert series, sort of a spin-off to Sessions from Studio A, where we invite an audience to join us here for the live recording. We wrapped up our 2024 Studio A Cafe series with a great performance from singer-songwriter Olivia Ports from Aurora. Hear the live recordings and some of the stories behind the songs. It's Olivia Ports coming up this hour on Sessions from Studio A. This is Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt, welcoming Olivia Ports back to Studio A. It's been nearly 4 years since we first had Olivia here to promote her debut EP, Hospital Prom, which was inspired by her own experiences battling a primary immunodeficiency. Since she was last here, she's released lots of new music, including a live album and some singles that see her experimenting with new sounds and styles. Later on, we'll catch up with Olivia Ports, but let's get right into Studio A for this week's show. Recorded live at our Studio A Cafe concert series, it's Olivia Ports.
You waste the fresh air with cigarettes. You waste sobriety with regrets. Too heavy to carry, too much to bury. This is temporary while our bodies are failing. I waste my words on the likes of you, and you waste your words on a pointless point of view. You waste my time, but I let you. A wasted rhyme, I won't forget you. Too heavy to carry, too much to bury. This is temporary while our bodies are failing. Failing. Well, I waste my words on the likes of you. You waste your words on a pointless point of view. I waste my words on the likes of you. You waste your words on a pointless point of view. I waste my words on the likes of you, and you waste your words on a pointless point of view. Thanks. Thank you. How's the food, y'all? Good? Yeah? Okay, that's good. Sorry, I do this. I will ask you questions. Like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, here's my song. It's called this. It's about this. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, what do you guys think? How are we doing? Everyone good? Yeah. Toxic trait. I want to be everyone's friend. I don't know if that's a toxic trait or not. This is a song that I wrote about someone. That's all I can say. Yeah, that's it. That's all you get, sorry. The synchronicities scare me. It's like the universe daring investigation, transformation to a higher place. Would I see you there on the other side? Would you know me? Even in another life. Your familiarity scares me. If this was a game of truth or dare, no matter which I picked, I know that I would quit before I had any answers. Would I see you there on the other side? Would you know me? Even in another life. Would I see you there on the other side? And would you know me? Even in another life. Even in another life. Thank you. Thank you. Another thing about me is that I will make a set list. I will look at it and be like, I don't want to play that anymore. Yeah, people get mad at me for that. People that I play with are like, you make a set list and then you don't even play it. I'm like, but I'm in the moment. I change my mind. I'm crazy like that. Not at all. This is a song that I wrote not too long ago, just about feeling like the better you get to know someone, or the better someone gets to know you, the more they actually start to dislike you. Like, like people are like, oh my God, I like her so much, she's so cool. And then they get to know me, like, ooh, never mind, actually. Never mind. I mean, that's my opinion, that's my POV on what's happening, but this is a song about that. I know you would hate me if you knew me just a little better. Do you think I'm crazy if I swore I had known you forever? Infinite cycles, timeless spirals. You're the fire in my mind. Definite chaos, lover long lost. My twin flame. Are you supposed to teach me and then be on your way? How could God ever reach me? I'm so busy staying out of his place. Infinite cycles, timeless spirals. You're the fire in my mind. Definite chaos, lover long lost. My twin flame. Infinite cycles, timeless spirals. You're the fire in my mind. Definite chaos, lover long lost. My twin flame. My twin flame. My twin flame. Well, thank you.
Olivia Ports on Sessions from Studio A. This week's show was recorded in front of our live audience at our Studio A Cafe concert series. If you like what you're hearing, you can find more from Olivia Ports on her website, oliviaportsmusic.com, and she's also on Facebook and Instagram, also under Olivia Ports Music. Stick around, we'll be right back after the short break with more live recordings, and we'll hear from my talk with Olivia Ports. This is Sessions from Studio A.
You waste the fresh air with cigarettes.
Welcome back to Sessions from Studio A with singer-songwriter Olivia Ports. We've been hearing from her live performance recorded at our Studio A Cafe concert series and some of the stories behind the songs. In just a little bit, we'll hear from my talk with Olivia Ports, but first, let's get right back into that live performance with this next one. This is titled, I've Wasted So Much Ink on You. It's Olivia Ports, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A.
X and Y. Call it divide. Stay alive or die, as long as we don't cry. Would you even care? All I do is stare, but I am unaware of the changing tide. But I have wasted so much ink on you, chasing moments that were never true. And will I ever learn? Can I kill the urge? And will you ever learn not to ruin everything? But I have wasted so much ink on you, chasing moments that were never true. And I would watch you drink the day away. I could watch you and never break. But I have wasted, I have wasted, I have wasted so much ink on you. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna play a song based off of one of my favorite books. Actually, shout out, one of my teachers from WNIJ Community College is here. She was my English teacher in, I believe it was 2020. So I'm kind of nervous to play this song because it's about a book. So, and literally like no one gets it. And to be quite frank and so sincere, I have not practiced this in quite a while. So this could go terribly wrong, but I hope it won't. I don't think it will. Muscle memory. It's like riding a bike, right? But yeah, I feel like you're my target demo for this song. Because I played this in a bar a couple years ago, and someone came up to me afterwards, and they were like, "Oh, you wrote that song like based off that movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, totally." So this song is called Daisy, and it's based off of Daisy from The Great Gatsby. So hopefully you dig. There's a green light on top of your bar, and thinking that you moved here from so far to be close to me. Wishing, waiting silently, just trying to be like Gatsby. But I already have enough. problems without another rich man telling me he can solve them. I've already got enough addictions. I don't need a champagne conviction. Are you trying to be like Jay? 'Cause I'm nothing like Daisy. When it doesn't go your way, do you throw parties to escape? I don't wanna be a pawn, no, I refuse to fawn over someone because they have some riches that I should care about. Are you trying to be like Jay? 'Cause you should know I'm nothing like Daisy. Like Daisy. We drive my getaway car, wondering how we got this far without getting caught. I know we'll never get out of this town. Someone's always watching. Have you seen the posters? No, look closer. I've seen the eyes move. That's why they can't prove it was us. I'm nothing like Daisy. When it doesn't go your way, do you throw parties to escape? I don't wanna be a pawn, no, I refuse to fawn over someone because they have some riches that I should care about. Are you trying to be like Jay? 'Cause you should know I'm nothing like Daisy. Like Daisy. Are you trying to be like Jay? I think I'm just like Daisy. When it doesn't go my way, I throw a party to escape. But I don't wanna be a pawn, no, I refuse to fawn over someone because they have some riches that I should care about. Are you trying to be like Jay? 'Cause you should know I'm nothing like Daisy. Like Daisy. It was all a daydream. It was all a daydream. Thank you.
This is Sessions from Studio A, and you just heard Olivia Ports performing live in the studio at our Studio A Cafe series, and this was our final Studio A Cafe of the year. It was our best turnout of the year, too, so we went out with a bang. Olivia, thanks so much for coming out and playing in the studio today.
Thank you for having me. It was the best turnout of the year.
I think it was.
Oh my God, whoa, that's crazy. That's so exciting.
We had a full studio, great
We
to
did.
see. And it's a little different setting, than the last time you were here. So
Yes.
you were here back in, I think, all the way back in 2020.
I believe so, yeah.
Strange times to think back on now. And back then you had just put out your debut EP also. So just open-ended question here. What's been new for you since we last saw you, Olivia Ports?
That's such a scary question. That's such a big question. I've released some music, which has been very fun. We put out a live EP this year, which was really cool. And you can listen to that on Spotify. It's called Live from Gremlin. We recorded it at Gremlin Studios in Aurora. So that was super fun. I love like the live band sound. So
Yeah, you've got the full band on that.
yes,
So
I
that's
do.
super cool.
I do. They're very talented, and it was very cool to record that. And then put out a song earlier this year called Envenom, which I really love. It's more like, it's just like a different direction. It's more like production-y, which is cool.
When you say production-y,
I
what
realized
do you
that was a dumb way to say that. Like, I was like, why would you say that?
So a little more than just like acoustic guitar.
Yeah, like there's more. It's more like layered. Yeah, like layered vocals and layered like guitars and such and things like that. So.
Oh, okay. So that's something you're experimenting with, is like
Yeah.
multiple layers of vocals.
Yeah,
kind of?
totally. I think it's like a direction that I'd like to go. I'm very like inspired by Phineas right now, Billie Eilish's brother, and very inspired by his production. So I'm trying to find a way to integrate that into things that we're making and putting out. So.
Yeah, their stuff sounds so good.
Oh, it's absurd.
I saw that video of how they do like the vocal comping.
Yeah, it's so cool.
She'll record like 20 takes,
Yep.
and then they just mix and match all these parts. It's really, really interesting.
It's fascinating. I
That's
love
some
him.
production-y stuff right there.
Absolutely. That's what I meant. When I say production-y, I just mean Phineas. That's all I mean.
Olivia Ports talking with us on Sessions from Studio A. And let's take a quick break from the live recordings to hear that new single, Envenom. You can find this one out on all streaming services. It's Olivia Ports on Sessions from Studio A.
Everyone's so fake. I've learned to live and die by the snake. Bite me in my veins. Tell me it's okay. Can't make the mistake. The picture will not erase. I'm trying to save face, but I burn at the stake. Am I venomous enough to survive? Am I willing to do what it takes to thrive? When everything is built on a lie, why would I bothering to try? Everything's made of plastic. My head is constantly frantic. I live and die by romantic fixations and bad situations not worth saving. Am I venomous enough to survive? Am I willing to do what it takes to thrive? When everything is built on a lie, why would I bothering to try?
find that new single, Envenom, from Olivia Port on all streaming services out now. And you can find more from her also on her Facebook and Instagram at Olivia Port Music. You're listening to Sessions from Studio A. We'll take another short break and be right back in 60 seconds with more from her live recordings with us here in Studio A. Don't go anywhere. This is Sessions from Studio A. If you're just joining us, our guest this week is Olivia Ports, singer-songwriter from Aurora, Illinois, and this performance was recorded live as part of our Studio A Cafe concert series. You can head over to WNIJ.org to find behind-the-scenes video from the performance, along with this full episode and many others. Let's get right back into the music with another one. This is Olivia Ports, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A.
This is a song that I wrote. I play like in a lot of bars and like things like that, and I'm not really like a bar girly. Like I don't really like being in bars. It's kind of like overstimulating sometimes, and I kind of find myself like more comfortable when I'm in front of people rather than like in the group, you know. I don't know. I just like I have too much anxiety. I'm too scared. I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to go, but like being in front of people is very fun. And I like that more. So when I find myself in crowds and bars, I find myself writing songs about how I'm scared to be in the crowd in a bar, which is ridiculous, and should probably talk to someone about that, but it's okay. I don't know what it says about you when you feel less nervous, like on the stage than in the audience. I don't know. But that's how this song started. I wrote it in a bar, so this is called Too Angry, Too Kind. Across the room, staring through faces of cough drop colored gloom. Haze, haze, this place smells of you. Day, lovers too soon. Look through eyes made purely of glass as you talk of things that have simply passed. And white lies cut the tongues of age. As time fights against soft, peaceful give up on trying. Say you'll give up on lying. You smile, that's a lie. There, at least we're honest with each other. There, at least we're honest. Thank you.
We were talking a little bit before the show. You mentioned you had just been doing a ton of writing but haven't done much recording yet, so it sounds like you've got a lot of new songs in the works.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your writing process. You seem like the kind of person who you'll catch a line here and there and you're always kind of listening, for a good lyric. Tell us about your writing process.
Well, I was saying earlier when I was playing that it's like a hazard to speak to me because I will write a song about you, and people are not always fond of that. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But yeah, no, definitely. I'm like always writing, whether it's like something that somebody says that just like, it's almost like someone will say something and it'll be like the fortune cookie of the song where it's like, oh, does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense at all.
No, I like
it's like the fortune cookie like that. It's like the punchline and I'm like, oh, that would be like, that's funny. That should be a song. And then I'll be like, okay, how can I rephrase this? But yeah, I'm always writing about everything and everything that happens to me.
I love that, finding the fortune cookie of the song.
Yeah. And then it's like, what can we build on this?
Yeah. It does seem like a lot of your songs are kind of therapeutic for you, and songwriting itself is kind of therapeutic for you, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think like that's the only reason, not like in a dark way, but it's like that's why I'm here, is to like take things that happen and make them songs. That's kind of feels like what I should be doing. Anything that ever happens, and maybe this is like a therapist is gonna listen to this and be like, that's actually terrible. But anything that ever happens to me, if it's like bad or like embarrassing or like how could this happen to me, it's like, it's for the song. It's gonna be like the album is gonna smack. Life is terrible, but the album is good, so we're good.
That's good. I love it. I love it. Do you have any shows or anything coming up in December or January? What's coming up for you that people can check out? What's on the horizon for Olivia Ports as we get into December and into the new year?
Honestly, I'm not doing as many shows in the winter. I did a lot over the summer, like in Wisconsin, which was really fun. But hopefully new songs December, January. So that's what I'm really excited for, is actually like releasing things that people can listen to. So
that's awesome. And where's the best place people can find more from you and follow you and all that good stuff?
Literally just Olivia Ports Music on every social media except TikTok. We don't do that. Sorry, girlies. We don't do TikTok. But like YouTube, Spotify, all the things, you can find me.
Olivia Ports, thanks so much again for coming out and playing today for Studio A Cafe. Great to have you back.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. There's a green light on top of your bar.
You've been hearing from my talk with Olivia Ports on Sessions from Studio A. We've got time for a few more from the live recording at Studio A Cafe, and then we'll close out with another newer single from Olivia Ports. You're listening to Sessions from Studio A.
Violent temper, violent grin, drowning in a swimming pool of your past sin. I like knowing you can take a punch. You like throwing them twice as much. But I think you ruined Blink 182, and I've concluded there's no use in lying behind your violence. Cherry cheeks and champagne, cigarette stands, twin flames. You called me up, but I called you out. I me too, but I concluded there's no use in lying behind your violence.
Thank you.
I cried about things I never saw. I lied about things that broke the law. I laid down my life to be a friend. Broken strings and a broken pen. But now I'm here and I see you. Walls smeared in the color blue. All the things we could be. Abandoned for shattered misery. I felt the love you once felt for her, for someone else. You felt the hate I once denied. You said you saw it in my eyes. Broken hearted, broken hearted. Compromise. But now we're here and we cannot leave. We must wait until the forest turns green. So for now, we'll watch the sunset until the clouds of darkness have swept into our homes and into our eyes. I felt the love you once felt for her, for someone else. You felt the hate I once denied. You said you saw it in my eyes. Broken hearted, broken hearted. Compromise. Felt the love you once felt for her, for someone else. You felt the hate I once denied. You said you saw it in my eyes. Broken hearted, broken hearted. Compromise.
Thank you guys so much. My name is Olivia Ports. Shout out Spencer. Thank you for doing sound. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day.
That was Breach by Olivia Ports. You can find that single and more music from her streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the usual streaming places. Also, check out more on her website, oliviaportsmusic.com. Thanks so much for joining us for this week's show. That will wrap things up. We'll be back next Thursday night with another edition of Sessions from Studio A. You can head to WNIJ.org to find behind-the-scenes video from this performance, along with this full episode and many others. Sessions from Studio A is produced at WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University. Producers are Sam Knofsker, Mike Lundgren, and yours truly. I'm Spencer Tritt, and thanks for joining me this week on Sessions from Studio A.
Staring through faces of cough drop colored glue.